Well, right now we're at the intersection of Van Ness and Santa Clara, and so police have started taping off this corner right here. And I just want to show you how dark it gets out here. I'm going to turn off the light really quick, and the street lamps aren't on, so it's pretty hard to see pedestrians. I saw it was really snowing earlier, and even in that video you showed us it's really coming down, but how much of that is actually sticking to the roads right now? Brian, well, this is an incredible story of survival. I want to tell you, Fresno police say the man, after being shot in the back of the head, was alert and was able to pull over right here. They did just tow his car, and the scene is clear tonight, but I want to walk you through this timeline. When it comes to illegal dumping, what have you run into as far as any action happening?
Nothing.
80% of toys and games sold in the U.S. are imported from China. So to put this tariff into perspective, this board game right here is originally priced at $60. With this new tariff, it could jump up to $80. Thankfully, everyone is safe tonight, but it was a very chaotic scene here at Wilson Elementary. I mean, parents were rushing to pick up their kids. There was congestion, traffic building up. I even saw a mom and daughter crying as they reunited walking out of the school that had to be placed on lockdown after reports of a 6th grade boy pulling out a handgun. Sanger residents on Bethel Avenue demand for more safety measures after last week's fatal crash. But the Sanger city manager tells me they're already on it. Well, police found the suspect at the intersection of Van Ness and Santa Clara, less than a mile away from the gruesome attack. My photojournalist and I caught the arrest on camera. This is that video. This is the arrest of a man police believe attacked a city worker early this morning. Around 7:30, the 56-year-old Fresno city engineer was working on an electrical box on Kern Street between F and G. Surveillance footage shows the moments leading up to the attack.
This was a vicious, unprovoked attack in broad daylight.
You can see the suspect crossing the street with a metal object. The clip cuts just before the grisly assault.
It's sickening and disgusting to see what happens next to an individual who's basically defenseless, focusing on his work in that traffic light box.
Fresno Police Chief Mindy Casto says the suspect, who has not been identified, casually walked away from the scene. The manhunt lasted 12 hours. In the video of the attack, the suspect is wearing a black hoodie. In the picture police gave us, he's wearing something different. They confirmed this is a picture of their suspect from today. When he's arrested, he's changed again. Officials say the victim worked for the city's public works department for almost 20 years. He hit the ground and was found unconscious. He underwent surgery and remains in critical condition.
And the next 24 hours is going to be very critical in terms of his recovery.
His wife, 2 daughters, and the rest of the city staff are praying for his recovery.
These employees should not have to put their lives on the line to do a job.
And now, with the attack and arrest on camera, investigators are looking for a motive. Chief Casto says he will be charged with attempted murder, among other serious charges. And of course, we will continue to follow this case in the city workers' recovery. Reporting live in studio, I'm Hannah Gonzales, KSEE24, local news that matters. It's a hard time for everyone right now, so a Mariposa farmer turned his food stand into a temporary food pantry, and it's stocked with everything a family would need.
Anything that you could possibly need for your family, please take. Don't be shy.
No questions asked.
That's how it works. That's how we work.
Farmer Adam McLean welcomes visitors with open arms and a smile.
The need is huge.
He owns a farm at Worm and sells most of his produce at his stand that sits between Mariposa and Madera County. In both counties, more than 60,000 people did not receive their CalFresh benefits this past weekend. With that and government workers on furlough, McLean wanted to help the community any way he could.
We've definitely seen some workers from Yosemite National Park that have come out, because now it's been over a month since they've received a paycheck.
This past Sunday, he converted his farm stand into a temporary food pantry. And in the past 5 days, they've already served close to 500 people.
We're struggling, and we're optimistic that it's going to be better.
Katie Ramirez provides in-home care for veterans. She says she's never had to visit a food pantry until this month.
Usually it's me donating. Now it's me having to receive. And it's hard for me because I have pride. So it's I'm doing my best. So yes, I will When times gets better, I will donate even more.
From milk, freshly baked bread, fruits, non-perishable items, and even dog food, everything is donated by the community for the community.
I do this every week, so it's not a problem.
Business owner and baker Lindsay Stanke hopes her small donation makes a difference.
My mom's a single mom of 3 kids, raised us alone, and I'm a single mom, and you know, I know when times get hard, you know, we need all the tough people.
McLean hopes the government will reopen soon, but in the meantime, as long as people are donating, he'll keep it open for those trying to get by.
Good seeing you. Feel free to come back.
Yeah,
okay.
thank you.
The temporary pantry is open every day from 8 to 4. Reporting in Mariposa County, I'm Hannah Gonzales, CBS 47 Eyewitness News. Good morning, I'm Hannah Gonzales. Thanks for joining us. President Donald Trump has announced a new 25% tariff on most foreign-made vehicles, a move expected to drive up prices across the nation. He talks about how Governor Gavin Newsom did deploy it 2 different times while he's been in office. Of course, that was during the LA fires and then in 2020. So he's saying that if he felt he needed to deploy the National Guard, he would have done so. Developing now, a thrift store in Northeast Fresno hit by yet another fire. Mission Thrift has had 3 fires in the last 3 weeks, and the most recent happening yesterday afternoon. Basil, thank you for that report. Now turning to weather. Wet weather is headed our way, so let's go ahead and check in with Anthony Bailey with a look at the forecast. The administration says it's a step towards closing the department completely. Our Washington correspondent Maddie Biertemple is live in D.C. with more on the move and the pushback. Maddie, good morning. How significant are the cuts? Also in Washington, D.C., 68 Central Valley veterans are there this morning as they continue their VIP tour through the nation's capital.